So
I didn't talk with him.
I'm not gonna leave my son in a car. That's insane.
These horrendous parents openly failed their kids.
oh my gosh. Wow.
From the diabolical to the despicable, it all unfolds on Bodycam. It started like a scene from a horror film, only this wasn't fiction. On October 18th, 2024, in Washington, a terrified girl ran to the Lacey Police, fleeing her cold-blooded parents, who allegedly tried to harm her over a cultural dispute after she refused to go to Iraq to marry a much older man. What unfolded in that parking lot was a grim, chilling clash of fear, violence, and the law.
That's the suspect or victim?
That's
the guy that was hitting the girl. Hey, God bless you.
He did.
Well,
He
hold
was
on.
trying to
Hands behind your back now. You guys step back. You can cross-reference my runaway call. The suspect, aggressor, is going to be DRP.
So they're in there.
Let me get my, get up. Okay, we're going to walk to my car over here, okay? Hang on tight. Okay. So just right. So you're detained right now. Okay. You understand that? Okay.
I want to speak with my daughter.
You're not speaking to anyone at the moment.
Just I want to speak with my daughter.
You will not speak to your daughter.
Why? This is my daughter over here. I want to let her to go take her mom to home.
Okay. Well, we're investigating a criminal investigation right now.
Just let me to tell her to take her mom. Not like that. Just I tell her to go home. She will go home.
Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you?
I want to speak with my wife. Let her go.
Do you understand these rights I've explained to you?
Zahra.
It's a yes or a no. Okay.
Zahra, تعال هنا.
So everything's audio video recorded. Okay.
Okay.
So do you understand these rights I've explained to you?
حنين زهراء اخذ السيارة منها وديتها ليبوقوها.
I need a yes or a no, okay? Or I'm going to assume you
اخذ
don't want
السيارة
to.
منها يبوقوها. السيارة يبوقوها.
According to one of the school staff, she ran inside to the admin building and was just saying somebody was trying to hurt her. I don't know if she was talking about probably, I'm assuming, her dad. And then at some point she walks back outside with mom and sister, located them in the school parking lot, and said she tried to confront her and she wasn't willing to go home with them, and ends up getting behind her and her at that point the bystander here interjected and tackled dad and got him detained on the ground, and I got here and cuffed him up. She's 17. She doesn't want to go home to the parents, but that they're the legal guardian.
Yeah.
There's no.
Yeah, but is she gonna start her to get her home?
Yeah. There's no.
It might be. Well, I think older sisters kind of catalyst a lot of the aggression or physical aggression in the house. I know Mott does like safe place for teenagers that are over 15.
I mean, yeah.
If she doesn't feel safe going home, I think older sister with a Korean allegedly.
Oh, really?
This summertime. Because she's like the discipline of the family, older sister.
Ihsan was dragged toward the patrol car, defiant, bitter, and with no remorse. He sneered at the officers, calling the ordeal fun, as his daughter stood beyond his grasp. His wife, Zahra, broke down in tears as the officers arrested her husband.
Let me speak with my wife.
Not at the moment.
زهراء زهراء شيل السيارة بالسويش مالك الثاني. ترى دول حرامية يبوقوها. شيل السيارة ترى دول يبوقوها. شيل السيارة منا.
In the car.
Hey.
Let's go. Take a seat.
السويش هناك بعد واحد عدش ثاني. لا تعال ياخذها هذا ثامن عندي. Let me get there.
Do you need medical attention at all, Lisa?
No.
Do you need medical attention at all?
Give me. Let me just put my wife.
So, hey, Hassan, as soon as we get you in the car,
Get in the car.
Just a
and we'll roll
second,
down.
just a second, sir.
Take seat though, okay?
Just a second.
Get in the car.
I'm here. Just a second.
No.
Zahra!
You want him buckled?
Huh?
You want him buckled in?
Yeah.
I can do it. Come on. Do you need help with the other leg?
You guys will be fine.
No.
Okay.
It's not fine. How is this fine? How is this fine? How did you say that? How can you say that? How could you say that? What's that chicken on my leg? Oh. أنا الدكتور جعل الهوا.
So, second DV
طلع.
for. Okay. Do we know? Okay. Hey, so. Okay, I'm gonna make this clear, right? So you're. I'll have her give you a call.
Yeah,
Okay.
talk with her.
So I need you to take her home.
I'm not going
Understood?
nowhere.
You need to go home.
I'm not too sure. I'm not going nowhere. I need to see
So
my
she can't be
daughter.
here technically. There's a trespass, right? It's not through city yet, but we're. So Timberline wants a trespass, right? So remember that? There's a restraint, anti-harassment, right?
Yeah, but the whole family's here because
Understood. But technically, I'm gonna give you some grace, right? But you need to take her home. Okay? If you guys don't go home, we're gonna arrest her too.
1 minute.
Okay, you
Hold
got-
on,
okay.
hold on.
You
Just
got-
1
yeah.
minute. When?
She'll be able to call you in a little bit, but right now, you guys need to go home, okay?
Ihsan and Zara were taken to the county jail and charged with attempted physical harm, attempted kidnapping, and assault. Ihsan was convicted of second-degree assault, unlawful imprisonment, and fourth-degree assault, while Zara was convicted of violating court orders. What's more terrifying, a stranger in the dark, or danger that comes from your own family? Tell us what you think in the comments. When Simpson County officers entered this Kentucky home on October 1st, 2024, what they saw would leave even veteran deputies shaken. Angelica and Matthew weren't just accused of neglect, they were about to be arrested for it.
So, I got some information that there's a small child that lives here that's basically being neglected. 3-year-old maybe, or girl.
What?
Is there a 3-year-old that lives here?
Yeah, Matt's little girl. But she's not neglected whatsoever.
Right, and she may not be, but I just got the information that she was. Is she here now?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to go in and
Yeah,
get them?
I'll have to see her and check on her or whatever. So,
Yeah.
is the living conditions any better than they were the last time we were here?
Yes.
Okay.
As far as I know, yes. Well, Brian has the dang door locked. Let me go to his window. Hang on.
What's up?
Not much.
How are you?
Just got up.
Yeah. Sleep your life away that way.
Oh, yeah.
Like I told him, I received information that there's a small child living here in poor living conditions. I know you still don't have running water, so I want to check on the living conditions and the child.
All right.
So
Let me see if I can get them up.
okay. Like I told him, I got a report that there's a small child living here that's being neglected, living in poor living conditions, no food, no running water. So my job is to just have a look at your child, make sure she's got food and a place to sleep, and then I'll be on my way.
Because right now we ate what we had last night, but I just got my K-tap, so
Yeah.
I'm going to go get some for today.
Yeah.
But she's not neglected.
Okay, where's she at?
She's asleep right now.
Okay. Well, you can take me to where she sleeps, and then,
Well, we have to go around to the back because it's harder to get because of the dog.
okay.
Or you want to go get her?
No, I want to see where she sleeps.
Good.
Okay, we'll have to, go inside and see where she sleeps.
I like to know who called because she's not neglected.
Right, I still need to see where she sleeps.
She sleeps with me and her right now.
Okay, I'm still going to see before I leave.
I can't get in there
Why can't you get in there?
because we got a couch and got 2 dogs.
Right.
The one dog is
I've been here before, sir. I've been in this house, and I know what it's going to look like when I go in here. I'm not going to be surprised at all. But I do have to check the welfare of the child before I leave this house.
Can I go get her?
I'm going to see where she sleeps. I mean, when you act this way, that tells me that it's not going to be good when I go in here, okay? And as a parent, you should know better, all right? Like, there's no excuse for it. So I'm going to see where she sleeps before I leave, or I'll call social services now to come pick her up. It's up to you.
Once the door opened, the truth hit. Garbage, dog feces, and a child trapped in chaos. But the parents acted like it was all business as usual.
All right, you can take me in.
It's a little messy. I hadn't had time to clean it because I've been working.
I know it's messy.
I'm trying to get everything done, but everything takes money. And
I got it.
I had all this clean, but it's not now. But I am trying to. Hold on. She's right there.
You get the dog.
Come here, Ron. Right here. Come here. Come here. Stay here. Come here. Come here. I try to put him up. Come on. Go. The baby's right there.
Excuse me.
This is from last night from the dog.
It's okay. It's okay. Right, man.
Which I gotta get cleaned up. Stay. We usually keep it clean, but we do. She's been eating.
Does your refrigerator even work?
Yeah.
How do you get to the room where she sleeps?
Gotta go over that.
Okay. Damn it, that's gross. That's crazy. Come in here.
Let me sit back there.
Okay, did you go on in for me?
We have to keep our dog back here. Because they don't get along.
Where does she sleep?
Back here.
Okay.
Yeah, we have our dog back here because.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to move out of my way where I can see. Can you signal 6 Amber back at DCBS and just advise her it's worse than the last time? Oh, that's just gross. Oh, God. Oh.
Each new step revealed holes in the floor and filth on every wall. The parents stayed quiet, but the house screamed neglect.
Oh. That's gross.
I think that's the big fridge I got them too.
I opened the fridge. It's got electric. It ain't too bad in it hardly.
I'll let you shine the light for her so she.
Let me get in front of y'all where I can show y'all a path. Just stay right there for a second. All right, so we're gonna go across this couch.
Okay.
I'm just gonna. Here, Tyler, don't even worry about.
Are you sure?
There's another door.
So you have to climb this and you go through that door there?
No, there's a door outside that goes over there.
Really?
Yes, they can open that.
Okay, good. Thanks for letting me know.
Yep.
How are you?
Pretty good.
Where's the mom and dad go?
Dad's out there, the mom's back there.
What will you hire for her? I need to get her information.
She needs your information.
Yes.
Okay. What's your name?
Angelica.
Angelica what? How you spell your last name?
Oh, sorry.
Can we go outside?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it ain't gonna do nothing. Left one. Yeah.
I ain't got my body cam.
I got mine. You good? Okay. Watch where you step.
You got a car back there?
Yep. Careful, because that's where I fell off the couch into this floor.
Just losing balance or just winning?
There's a soft spot in that couch somewhere. I got you back though. I'll hold you.
Back on this back door?
Yeah, you got to go in where that cover's hanging, and there's a dresser you got to climb over to see where the child sleeps. Man. Go ahead.
When you said you failed, I was like, what the heck?
Right here.
Ain't no
10-4.
Ain't no way.
Rolled right off that couch right here. Just rolled all around in it.
Did you already get all this?
Ankle gonna be swollen.
Did you already get all this documented right here?
Yeah, I videoed back there. If you'll take my body cam and do a slow video, just to kind of show it better. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Ugh. Careful coming out.
Where are they at?
There's soft spot right there. Yes.
Touch my hands.
I'll give you my camera back. I'm just gonna go ahead and hook them and she can talk to them. I'm gonna put one in your car, one in mine. That way they're not together.
Patience ran out, and the cuffs came out. The reckless mother asked why, only to be told flatly, it's pretty obvious. Obvious didn't even begin to cover it.
Put your hands on your back. I know. That's ridiculous.
Babe.
Miss,
Yes.
you gonna stand around and put your hand behind your back for me?
Okay. Can I ask why?
What?
Can I ask why?
What's that?
Because I don't.
Put them in my phone.
Well, we're gonna talk about all that here in just a little bit, okay? Social services gonna come talk to you, and then me and you'll have a conversation on why you're going to jail. I feel like it's pretty obvious, but We'll go up here to sit in my car.
Think about going and look brother up too.
The brother?
Yeah, he's in the back too. What are you thinking? Maybe the distance. They all had knowledge of it.
Yeah. I want up one more. Have a seat for me. I'll roll the window down, okay?
Angelica and Matthew were booked into the Simpson County Detention Center and faced criminal charges for endangering the welfare of a minor. Their child was taken to the hospital for treatment, but finally escaped the nightmare these terrible parents called home. What would you do if you suspected a child was being neglected? Sound off in the comments below and hit that like button. If you thought these conditions were bad, you won't believe what you're about to see next. The Clay County Sheriff's Office thought they were answering a simple welfare check on the child of Tiffany and Robert in Florida on May 24th, 2023. But when deputies saw the inside of the home, they were shocked at the horrific conditions the child was living in.
Sheriff's Office.
Oh, there we go.
How's it going?
Alright.
Don't get excited and close the door.
Are you Robert?
Are you Robert?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're with Child Protective Services.
Yeah.
My name's Jordan. This is Kristen. Law enforcement's here for our own protection and for your protection as well.
Okay.
So the reason that we're here is we had received a complaint about the conditions of your home and for the safety of your daughter about some unsanitary living conditions.
Yeah.
So is your daughter here tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your daughter's name? Okay. Is Tiffany home as well?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
You want me to get her?
Okay, she's going to need to come out and speak with us as well, but we're also going to need the inside of your residence tonight as well, because the complaint is pretty serious that you guys have some cockroaches inside. There's some insurance, some trash.
Yeah.
Okay, but before we can leave tonight, we're going to have to see and walk through to make sure that the conditions are safe for us to remain
Okay, but
here tonight.
if it wasn't safe, that you decided it wasn't, then what?
Then we would need to make appropriate arrangements for your daughter.
Okay.
And that could include family members or friends, and we can discuss that, but we need to evaluate the safety of your daughter. Okay? Can you grab Tiffany right now? Okay. How many dogs do you have inside the residence?
Hey, I see how bad it is. Just leave the door open.
Yeah.
Listen.
Listen.
I see what it is. I'm not letting you close the door.
That's fine, we can look in, I just don't want the dog.
I know, I'm not letting it close.
I don't want the dog to run out.
Just the dog.
Just the dog.
Let's go ahead and yell for.
Go ahead and get the dogs.
All right.
Help me?
Are you Tiffany? Yes. I'm Jordan. This is my coworker, Kristen. We're with Child Protective Services. Law enforcement is here with us this evening for all protection as well.
There's something with the box and the talk. Yeah.
He's putting it up right now. I think they're keeping the door open.
I've seen too much. I'm not closing the door.
Okay. So why don't you step over here and talk about that? Because your daughter is living here in the conditions, and we can see inside the residence.
I know, it's terrible.
Okay, it is. All right. So, we're obviously going to walk through. We're going to take some pictures. And we obviously, just from seeing inside the residence, we're going to have to make some alternative measures for where your daughter can stay tonight.
She goes to my father.
Where is your father and mother-in-law?
What
What are their names?
Because
Because we'll need to get that, and if you can call them, we'll need to call our supervisor and do like a CPS check really quick. If they've ever had any criminal history. Okay, have they ever had any child protective services, any open cases or anything? Okay.
I haven't been down there in forever.
Like how many years?
I haven't been down there in years.
Has do you have a relationship or a bond with them? Okay, has she been down there? Yeah. Okay. And what we need to do now is we need to go in there, but it would be great if maybe you go get her. Yeah, can you go grab her? Okay.
Hey, he's messing around and looking for clothes.
Can you go get for us right now? He's not. Can you go get her? Can you go get her?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Officers told the couple straight there were complaints of filth and bugs. The parents stalled, but the officers weren't leaving. When the child stepped outside, she looked timid and scared, already carrying the cost of her parents' neglect.
You can hold her. Just come out and hang out.
Yeah. All right. Okay. You're fine. You're okay.
Hi. Hi. I'm Jordan.
Come over here with your mom.
You can stay with her.
With me.
Yeah. Mom's coming with you.
Baby, you're coming with me.
Hello.
You're just coming with me, baby. You're just going to
Want me to come over to you?
You're going to come down. You're going
No, it's all right. You're fine.
baby, calm down.
This is my friend Kristen.
You're just going to go down with Papa and Mama for the night.
Papa and Mama?
Yeah.
What do you do fun with Papa and Mama? What is it?
Something about mean dog.
Okay, all right.
You're
Well, do
Papa
you...
and Mama, so Daddy and Mama are going to clean the house.
But it's going to take ever.
Hey,
Okay.
dogs, get out.
All right.
No.
So we do need a phone number for Clara
Can you
and
please
Lawrence.
call your mom and dad?
Do you want to just go ahead and have them start this way
Yeah.
to get her?
Call your mom and dad and have them get her.
Can you tell me how old you are?
Search on a couple people.
You're 8? That's pretty cool. Can you tell me what you've been doing this year? Have you been learning anything?
No.
You're homeschooled, correct?
Yeah, I'll text it to you.
Are you learning anything at school?
Yeah, we're homeschooled.
Yeah.
That's there. All right.
What have you been doing?
Bring mom to. Tell her hurry up.
You have dogs? Tell me about your dogs.
No.
What are your dogs' names?
Tell them the dog's name, baby.
I have a brown dog.
You have a brown dog.
His name's Snickers.
Snickers?
I used to have a dog named Snickers too.
We can tell them what happened. What happened with this house, I'll explain to them.
It's okay. I'm just trying to calm her down because she's really scared. I'd rather not talk about the house because we're going to have a conversation about the house once she's
I
calmed
know.
down.
I just want to explain to you how it started.
Okay.
I got really sick and I was in the hospital. And I ended up not being able to walk for a long time. And he got really caught up with taking care of me. And the house got let go for a very long time because of that. So that's how it all started and how it all happened.
Okay. All right.
How long ago was that?
In 2021, I lost my legs and couldn't walk until clear in the middle of 2022.
Okay.
And all that, and I had to go to like 5 million doctor's appointments. It took a very long time to get healthy again, and all that happened. And
So how long?
For 6 minutes, we were in a coma for like 2.5 weeks.
So how long have you been well?
I just started got my legs and walking back again towards the end of 2022, and everything just started getting back to normal again. And I just started getting back to work and all that. So
Where do you work at?
I just got a job, work with AAA, and I'm in the middle of working right now. I just had to jump off the computer and run back out here. So.
Do you work?
No, I'm on that side.
Okay. So you weren't able to keep up with the housework?
Well,
It was very hard
It
for
messed
him.
me up watching her go through that. Like,
Sorry?
I already have anxiety issues. Watching, thought I was going to lose her. By the time that she was able to feel that I felt like she was going to make it, and you think that's the moment you'll be able to take a breath, that's when
I'll sit down, you can sit down
the
with me.
physiological response happened. Like it was all picked down
Come here,
in
sit
me,
down.
and I had constant
Sit down.
points where I had to have ambulance come down here, so I thought I was having a heart
Does she have to use the
attack.
restroom?
'Cause that's how bad my...
Did you have to go to the bathroom?
Do you have to use the bathroom, baby?
Um,
You have to use the bathroom?
So do you guys have, what utilities do you guys have here?
You got water, electric, water, electric, garbage, all that. And all our utilities are on.
Okay. So when's one of the last times you bathed?
That I bathed? Just bathed the other day.
Tiffany's excuse was that she got sick in 2021 and the house got away. 2 years later, it was still a roach palace. Officers weren't buying it. Then came the secrets. Their child was homeschooled, had barely seen doctors, and was never vaccinated.
She bathes regularly.
Okay.
Does she have to use the bathroom?
Yeah, because she's sticking in her room.
No.
So is there a reason that she's
I don't
doing
know.
that?
She don't like those shorts.
Yeah, she doesn't like the shorts. She
There's a lot of
she
that.
hates clothes. To be
Yeah,
honest. She doesn't like clothes.
Like we have a hard time keeping clothes on.
What, baby?
I don't like that.
Yeah, she doesn't like clothes.
Where she go to school
We homeschool. We do a program once online.
What program do you guys use?
I need my phone because I can't remember it. My phone's on the desk in my work room. You're going, baby.
Why did we need to clean the house?
Because we have to. You'll come back after I get the house clean.
Does she have clothes down at her mom and papa's house?
Yeah, they keep it.
Okay, all right.
He told me my house is dirty.
No, it's not.
Well, we can go there, and if it's not clean or whatever else, then
Does that make sense what the ladies are telling you?
you guys understand that. If the house
If we get down to Cambria and it's a mess,
then she can't stay there.
so just be honest before we go down
Yeah.
I don't know what they're like.
Okay. We'll ask
I
them.
haven't been down there in a long time.
We'll ask them whenever they get here.
Because she also has her dad too.
Who's her dad?
My dad? Yeah, probably.
What was his house conditions?
Oh, his house is excellent.
Okay. Has he ever had any CPS history?
No.
Who does she have a good relationship with?
His parents.
Do you know if they're on their way out here?
Yeah.
They are. Okay.
So, who does she see for a pediatrician?
Pediatrician is Dr.
Is she up to date?
Are you talking about
Is she up to date on visits?
visits? Yes, because with vaccinations we don't believe in.
Okay, when was the last time she had a doctor's visit?
Doctor's visit.
ma'am, would you be respectful of the ladies and like not focus on your phone and try to
I'm trying to find the homeschooling program.
Okay, we can worry about this.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to get the homeschooling information.
So when was her last doctor's appointment?
Do you remember the last date for the last doctor visit? Because I cannot remember off the top of my head.
Was it like a well child, or was it because she was sick, or what was?
The last doctor's visit she went to a SIP was at our doctor in community care.
Okay.
Which was when?
That was, last time she was sick was last year. Because she doesn't get sick often.
So, she doesn't go to yearly well child checks with her pediatrician?
No.
Okay. Is there a particular reason I know you say you don't believe in vaccinations, but there's other purposes for the well child checks.
Well, she goes up to our doctor.
What doctor?
Yeah,
Brandy.
Fairs in community care.
Okay. Does she see her regularly?
Just
Whenever she has an issue.
So she doesn't go yearly like children are supposed to for well
She
child
has
checks.
my immune system. Like
Well, I understand, but children are supposed to go yearly for well child checks. That's why I was asking. Okay. All right.
Can you call them back and see where they're at?
How are you guys getting like groceries and that sort of thing?
His dad.
Okay, they're bringing them in.
I order them online and his dad gets picks them up. Or I go to the grocery
it's getting a car seat to put it in. Couldn't go anywhere without.
So do you guys not have transportation?
My parents
I don't
is
drive.
So you guys don't go anywhere?
No.
You don't go to the store? You don't go?
Yeah, we go to the store. I mean, I have my parents.
I don't want to go ahead and
So I
Okay.
know I go
I
grab
can
what I need when they're out. Yeah.
Do you guys have
no, so I don't want to go into the house with the kids still here. That's why I'm trying to do that.
Oh, that's fine. No, that's what I said.
Do you guys receive benefits through the state of West Virginia?
Which kind of benefits?
Like, do you guys receive like food stamps, medical cards?
He gets food stamps. I get benefit card from myself and her. He gets a medical card.
After fumbling, Robert suggested his dad take care of their child. Tiffany sugarcoated the call, but the officers were frank in saying that this wasn't a home. It was an infestation.
So do your parents come here?
Yeah.
Do they come inside your house?
No.
I just beat him outside here.
Do they ever question as to why that you don't let them in your house?
No, his dad comes in to drop off stuff.
That's
So
about
your
it.
dad, when's the last time your dad was in the house?
I don't even know. Because I am always in my work room.
Rough estimate. A week ago, a month ago, a year ago.
A month or two.
Okay.
Tops. Like, you
And
know,
he doesn't have a problem with the housing conditions?
he just doesn't say nothing to me if he does.
Because that's a little concerning. That your parents are coming here and seeing how their granddaughter is living and not doing anything about it. So that's a little bit concerning.
You know for sure their house is clean before they go down there and check it.
We have no idea.
So do we need to call
You
Albert?
could ask him.
Should we
We're
call
not going to
Albert?
ask. They have to inspect.
Yeah, because I'll ask
I
him
can
here.
call my dad if you want me to call my dad.
Does he come here?
Just call your
No,
dad.
my dad doesn't come here.
Just call your dad. That way it ain't no issue.
But she doesn't really know my dad. She'll freak out.
But if those
Well,
conditions
but if
aren't safe, they're
I'm not
it's-
convinced.
Yeah, because if we go to their house and it's not, then she won't be staying there is what I'm telling you guys.
She does have somebody to play with about that. So.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's do that.
We need clean first.
Yeah, that we need safety, well-being, mental health, safety of your child.
What, baby? You can't. We'll get you. No. You just have to do something overnight and we can get you. Yeah, somebody to play with it. My dad's house. Branson's here.
When was the last time she was at your dad's house?
It's been a long time. My dad and I don't really speak.
So what's a long time?
A long time.
We talking 6 months? We talking 6 years?
Longer. Probably.
How many years?
I can't remember how old she was last time.
So is Albert even going to entertain this situation?
Oh yeah, he loves his granddaughter.
Can we call him?
I'll call him.
Okay, go ahead.
Dad, I have a favor. Can come and stay with you tonight? Yeah,
Would you like
it's
us
important.
to talk to him? You can put him on speakerphone.
I know, but CPS is here. And I need to stay with you tonight.
Can you be transparent with him and tell him it could be a lot longer?
Yes. Because it's not going to just be overnight, man.
And she offered
You're going to have a conversation with that when Little Weird talk about that. Because I'm not going to upset her.
The family members that are coming from.
You're gonna still take my daughter for a long time.
Well,
for my house.
I think you're going to have bigger problems than us. We have officers here.
Or for a dirty house.
It's dirty.
I mean, my house will be cleaned overnight.
But it's not necessarily a dirty house. It is a health risk. It's to the point where it's probably criminal.
I promise you it will not be.
I can bet money on it.
But it's not the fact of what it will be, it's the fact of what it is currently. And it's
I understand.
Let me finish, please. Let me finish, please. It's 100% child neglect. That's all there is to it. There's no reason for this. I understand she was sick. I understand you have some mental health issues. I understand that, but she's been well for a while.
She ain't even all the way better. She can't even stand up for more than maybe a
You can't.
Do me a favor. Don't argue with her. Just be quiet and listen. Just listen to her.
But I'm trying to understand why if she's not well, why can't you still clean your house?
Hey, ma'am, what kind of car are they
But why
driving?
can't you clean?
I'm sorry,
What kind of car were they driving?
What causes you to not be able to pick up?
The ones I guess that were called first.
sleep a lot.
I can't. They have a couple cars. I don't know which ones
Well,
they're
have you
driving.
thought about reaching out to
Passenger
her
car,
parents
like a
or her parents
small car,
to say,
or-
hey,
They have a maroon car, they have a
how
white
rather than
car.
allowing our child to live in this environment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Robert's dad arrived, and their child barely recognized him, but he promised her food, toys, and a safe bed. She started to relax. Meanwhile, officers walked inside, and the walls moved.
Do you have underwear or something that you could go in and get for her to put on?
She had. I don't know what she did with her
Maybe some shoes?
Or your underwear.
It's on the red couch.
On the red couch. On the red couch.
How come she doesn't have underwear?
Because you must have just threw a short term and bring her out here.
Was she naked when we got here?
I was in my workroom. I have no idea.
What are your work hours?
Oh, I was working today from 1 o'clock to 9:45, and then I start my production hours on Friday. I start at 4:15 p.m. and work till 12:15 a.m. And I'm off on Mondays and Tuesdays. No, I am
When you
still
say
working
AAA,
right
is
now.
that your roadside service technician?
Yeah.
You like at-home call center?
Yes. Emergency roadside assistance.
Hello.
No, that's not where this is going. That child.
Can I have my granddaughter? So here's what we're gonna do, ma'am. Let's walk
Talk
back
to
here and
these
have a
ladies here.
conversation. Let's walk back.
I don't want to talk in front of her.
Out of earshot of.
When was the last time she saw Albert?
Honestly, it's been a long time.
It was
because-
before she.
because
So,
my
a year and a half,
Couple years.
yeah, it's my
Over-
father and I
at least
have
over
a
2 years,
very
very
strange relationship.
I want to say home to give people to give me some clothes, please.
We should have somebody to play with at Papa Albert's house. He's got a little boy there.
Is it my friend?
He's never liked me. So it kind of makes a strain between them two.
His name's Branson.
I never disrespect the man, though. You know, it's her father,
I
but
think it's my boyfriend.
Your boyfriend? You're too young for a boyfriend.
I never yelled at him or cussed him or anything like that.
Hey, can you come over here in the light or sit right there so I can take a picture of you? Can I take a picture of you? You want to stay there with mom? Is that okay?
She will like that.
Okay. I'm just gonna stay right here, honey.
You like to take pictures of yourself all the time.
Thank you. Are you Albert?
Yeah.
Hello.
Albert.
How are you?
I'm good.
I'm Jordan. I talked to you on the phone.
I'm Kristen. I'm also a CPS worker.
Okay.
So, probably first thing you're gonna need to do is save her.
Okay. I've got a neighbor female that she can help me with that.
Okay. And I don't know, you probably don't have any clothes at your house for
I've
her.
got clothes for my grandson.
Okay.
They're size 7s and 8s. I mean, they're
Just
short.
whatever until.
Yeah.
Until I get some girls stuff.
You can come into our office and we can get you an Amy's Attic clothing voucher, and we'll get you some clothes, and is it paternal grandparents have clothes for you can get them. Might be cleaner than anything that's inside this house. Like I said, I don't think that you want to bring anything from inside this house into your house.
And whatever you take off of her.
I haven't been over it for years. The baby don't even know.
It's your dad, and I understand she might not know you, but you're probably the safest and cleanest.
They don't live here. Correct. Whatever you take off of her, I would just throw away. I think you need to take her tomorrow to see the doctor, because I don't think she's been to the doctor for a very long time.
Well, I know she's going to have shots.
Yeah, because they don't believe in it.
They don't
believe in it, but she needs to be seen by a doctor.
The last place they lived was like this, and they had to actually condemn it and burn it down. And they got me in trouble with the cops, because the cops said that I had the cops meet me there, because he was supposed to the girl and going to dogs and all kinds of stuff. And I had the cops meet me down there. And when they got done, they come out and the cops said, well, it seems like the problem is you because you won't come around. And I come around. If you've been in that house.
You don't have any criminal history, do you? No, okay.
You're going to have, and that you're agreeing that you're not going to allow any unsupervised contact with the parents at this time.
Even the dogs were crawling with bugs. Officers suggested animal control. The parents hesitated. The child was leaving with Robert's dad. No unsupervised visits and no excuses.
When did she last eat? When did she last eat?
She goes through sprints, kind of like I did when I was little, where she'll eat a lot over a period of time and then barely eat nothing over a period of time.
So when did she last eat?
Today, pizza. It was probably about 2 hours ago.
You want to leave her out there?
That's what I was getting ready to do.
Yeah, just go get her because Grandpa's going to get on the road.
Here.
I'm right here.
Grandma touch it.
Need her hair washed. Stiff as a board.
Still like water on her face.
What are you doing, baby? Hey, I'm your grandpa.
This is Grandpa Albert.
I'm your grandpa.
He's got a little boy about your age at your house, right? It's a boy, right?
Branson's age should be 9 October.
Oh, well, see? You guys
They're about the same age. She's 8.
You have a little boy to play with.
Yeah. Because we'll be running wild.
We got toys and cartoons.
There you go.
Chicken nuggets.
Oh, that sounds good.
And French fries.
I didn't eat dinner, so that sounds real good.
Perfect.
I think Grandpa's speaking your language.
I know. Grandpa's speaking my language. I might go to Grandpa's house.
Got a cat.
What's your cat?
Got a mustachio.
There you go.
We don't have dogs.
Well, that sounds like fun. Are you ready to go with Papa?
Can you walk me to Papa's car?
Thank you very much. We'll be in contact with you. Thank you very much.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God, I don't think I can pick you up.
Come here, baby. Up here.
You're way too heavy.
Thank you for coming.
Yes, thank you. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Have fun.
All right. You guys can get on your way too.
Yeah,
She drinks water. She likes water. She likes juice. She likes all that stuff. Ain't picky. She's not a normal kid. She likes veggies.
She likes water too, which is weird. Most kids don't really like water. They always want pop or something like that.
I'll go and check on you. Love you.
let's do this.
I have no idea.
You want to put a suit on? Okay.
You guys understand they would like to walk through and witness what's inside. Okay, you guys good with that?
You can't walk through there, but you can. You're asking me.
Okay.
There's absolutely no way you can walk through there. But you
You
can't.
can't walk through
You can't walk through. Just to be honest.
the whole house?
Well,
or
there's
like,
a refrigerator that I didn't get moved from in front of the door.
Permission.
You have permission to walk through, but you can't walk through. Just,
well, this might not take a
I'm
long.
just being
What's
honest
the bug
with you.
situation?
There's roaches up there.
Are they everywhere?
Yes.
That's
We
why. That's
We
why.
have a bunch of. We have a bunch of. We have a bunch of bomb the house. We just haven't yet.
We're going to do it all the same.
I'm just upfront and honest with you to let you know what you're walking into.
Wow.
Okay.
All right, I'll start with this.
If you want to have a better look, thank you. If you want to have a better look to try to get in the house, you can go to the back door and try to open it.
What door do you all typically use?
Well, we go to the front door because we're trying to get to the door. The back door is kind of easier.
I think this is really all we need. Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
Oh. Do we have to get through the whole thing? Seriously?
I don't think so. I mean,
I think this is enough.
Are you arresting them?
I'm just getting warned. I'm getting charged. That's for fucking sure. But I just don't think it's.
Here, I'll give Jordan the phone. I don't think we do. I don't think it matters.
No, she's out of the house. That's the most important thing. I can charge them.
Yes. And all the roofs, that's moving. Those dark spots are cockroaches.
Yep.
Where do you guys sleep?
We have a closet in the back.
Our prosecutor is going to want. Yes.
Oh my God.
The living conditions weren't just nasty, it was criminal. Florida law calls this child neglect. Tiffany and Robert weren't just bad parents, they were felons.
Oh my God.
These ladies will file custody type court paperwork for child abuse and neglect in circuit court in Harrison County.
Yeah, we're just saying we just want to have a chance to make things right.
Today's the day. This is your choice in life.
Well, here's the thing. When it comes to the court system, will you get charged? More than likely, yes, you will. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you. Now, after which, whether what the court wants to do, they can put you on some type of path to fix your situation, and if you don't, it could get way worse for you. Or if you do improve, then they can maybe drop things down to maybe misdemeanor status, stuff like that. Whether the thing is, this is very serious. Okay, this is
I was just
completely
asking
unacceptable.
our actions from here on out. Could that?
Well, I mean, well, definitely, definitely from here on out, you might want to just do everything you can. If I would recommend, first thing, clean the house.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because chances are there's going to be probably more visits at some point down the line.
Oh yeah.
Fix whatever you have to fix in this house.
Yeah.
Start doing it now. That should have been done
years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, this wasn't even here years ago.
It's been like it since 2021.
Well, but the thing is, when it comes to a house,
it was about a year after she was.
Okay, listen. When it comes to a house, you let one thing slide, and it snowballs, and it just makes. It will compound everything.
And nobody says you have to clean your house spotless from top to bottom every day. You can do a little bit at a time.
Yeah.
This is just.
I don't
even know.
What made it discouraging is the health that we've been dealing with.
I know.
And on top of that, it ain't so much the cleaning, it's how bad the roaches got bad for us.
Well, that starts with you guys taking the trash out.
Yes.
I'll be very honest with you.
Well, I mean, we can go over the basics
There
of.
are probably
thousands
of roaches.
We got them when we moved to Oakmount.
Correct, because we had a referral when you at Oakmount for roaches as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to recommend. I know you guys really adore your dogs, but this is not fit for them either. I mean, I have to get a hold of animal control. Okay, after seeing this.
Could I not take them down to my parents?
But then you're moving the problem.
Then your daughter's not to be in conditions to where she can go there to visit.
No, not my parents. That's her dad.
So you want to make your parents live like this?
No, just till we get everything.
What he's trying to get to you, we can't make you, but what you need to do is tomorrow to call animal control yourself and get rid of all your dogs and all your pets.
Yeah.
Quit thinking
Do you
about
believe
your
in
dog.
for your dogs?
Yes.
You do believe in dogs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Well,
there's three people you should care about right now.
Yeah, I understand.
You and your daughter.
Yeah.
Forget about everything else that's in there.
Yeah.
The dogs really don't matter right now.
No.
And I'm also going to kind of butt in here. I'm usually pretty. But you guys had some issues when you moved from one house and they transferred here. You're kind of doing the same thing. If you continue to just like move one piece of property to another house, to another house, to another house, dogs can like the same thing issues. That's why we also like told Albert like he's going to have to throw away your daughter's clothes. We told told Albert he's going to have to throw away her clothes, take her to a doctor. She was digging at her skin and everything. She might also be carrying cockroaches in places that she was scratching at, itching, because cockroaches burrow. So, you know, there's also some issues, like your dogs might be carrying them and transfer them to your parents' house. So carrying them from this house might also take them over to your parents' house. We don't want to keep creating issues all around you guys, because at some point, like, it's going to come to like a giant head and cause problems for everyone around you guys. So you guys really need to think about what's important to you at this point, whether that be your daughter, your dogs, your home, and make a decision. You guys need to think about that tonight and really.
If you can't afford to clean this up,
we'll get it done.
No,
I'm just going to say it's. I'm going to go ahead and say it's very unlikely. What you probably need to do is consider getting a different place to live and start clean. I'm just being transparent with you.
Okay. That makes sense.
You guys aren't going to clean this house up.
I don't know what is even salvageable.
You need to just.
You'd be surprised what I can do clean.
Well,
but you're digging yourself a hole.
Well, I'm just saying, like, that makes it a lot harder for me. Yeah.
What you need to do is think about tomorrow.
Yeah.
Start a new life tomorrow, because if you don't, you know what the result is. The result's no daughter and criminal court. It is what it is.
Yeah.
This safety plan just says that you guys have demonstrated that you guys aren't going to go over there, try and cause any problems for Albert. You guys are going to abide by this safety plan. You're not going to go over there and try to move in with him or anything at this point. If you guys are going to move, you're going to stay in contact with us and let us know where you guys are living. And if you guys do decide to move, we're okay with that. We'll just need to continue with the safety plan and try to move forward and help you guys. So it just says that Albert's going to supervise and ensure a clean and appropriate residence to reside in, and will ensure that no unsupervised contact between parents and child at this point. So do you guys agree that that's kind of what we've talked about here tonight? Okay. Do you guys have any questions about that? This plan will be in effect for at least the next 90 days. We can shorten that and we can also extend that. So if a court process ensues, it'll probably be longer, but we can also change this to an in-home safety plan if that needs to happen. So do you guys understand that so far? Okay. So I just have to have you guys sign this here under caretaker signature. I need both of you guys to sign where that X is.
Reader's Digest version, if you get your life together shorter than 90 days, there's a chance that you could go to court and possibly even get your daughter back.
Absolutely correct.
Oh, that's always big.
But if you do nothing, then the other answer is, like they just said, they will extend it.
Well, see, that's why I was asking you that, because, like, we love our daughter.
So then tomorrow you need
to
start
ourselves. So it's
well,
like
you need to love her.
Question, whatever.
You need to love her more.
I just wanted to know that if we did anything, it would matter.
It is everything you do.
That's all I need.
From this moment forward, everything you do is going to matter. Mm-hmm. You can actually help. You're going to continue in your future to raise your daughter, or the decisions you make are going to make choices that you're not going to raise your daughter.
Tiffany and Robert were booked into the Clay County Jail and faced charges of child neglect. Their child was brought into the custody of her grandfather. Do you think Tiffany and Robert deserve another chance to parent, or should their daughter stay with her grandfather for good? Let us know what you think. Loud music was replaced by cries and sirens when Flagler County officers found a baby in a running car. The unbelievably reckless parents, Clarice and Norman, were found inside a Florida bar on July 18th, 2025.
One, a visual.
Perfect.
So we just gotta
smash the windows and make sure the kid's okay. Alright. Nice. So we know who this person is?
The car comes back to Norman, and his wife is Clarice.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna pull it up and I'm gonna get a picture, and then we're gonna go in there and talk to them. Because that's not a good thing.
It's been running the whole time.
And no one's said anything.
Nobody's come out to the vehicle?
Well, the guy in there did.
He did. He came out and like looked in or something?
Yeah, he came out.
Older white male?
Huh?
Older white male?
Yeah, I think he had a hat on.
Okay. Thank you.
Like the DJ?
Yes. People say that the car was here since they got here. They got here at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
And the male, Norman,
yeah.
I assume it's going to be him, older white male, he came out once to check the vehicle. That's pretty bad.
Do me a favor. Where's your car? Right there. Go grab it real quick. Muting for discussion.
I just had to be, I just had to be and then we tried to get cash to get meat at Walgreens or public in CVS.
Your husband's inside?
Mm-hmm.
What is he wearing?
Black.
He's wearing all black?
Mm-hmm.
Does he have like a hat on or anything?
No.
Norman's?
Yes.
Norman, your husband inside?
Yes. But why do I have to have this?
We're gonna talk to you in just a minute. We're gonna explain everything.
Okay, I'm sorry.
We just need to go inside and grab your husband real quick.
Okay, no problem. Because I don't work right now, so I have to have cash for me to get what we need.
Yeah.
They were here and then we
Close this door real quick. I don't want to wake him.
Oh.
Do me a favor, turn around, put your hands on your back.
I know. I told them I just come here to get cash. I come here to get cash from you because I don't work. And I have to.
Here, I'll take it.
Yeah, and my phone is over there. Can you please?
Your phone's in the.
Because like I said, I have to and check the baby real fast. Yeah.
Y'all left the kid in the car all on your car.
I had.
Just died in Ormond Beach last month from this. I've been here.
Babe, it's okay. Hey, it's okay. Babe, it's okay. I told them I need to get cash from you. Because they were here with the friend, you know. And I came here to get cash.
You're gonna come sit over here.
Babe, it's okay. Babe, he's a little bit stressed out, so I let him go out. Can we please grab my phone? I'm not going anywhere.
Where's your phone at, in the bar?
Yeah, because I had to. I just grabbed, quick here because I didn't know. I had to cannot bring him to the bathroom like that. Okay. Because they're smoking bar, you know. I don't know if you know, but they're smoking bar, so I had to pass. Sorry about my wording.
So did you guys come here together?
No, it was here, and then I come here because I needed the cash.
We're gonna talk to you guys in a minute. So I don't need you talking to her. We're gonna talk to both of you in a minute. We're gonna talk to both of you.
Sorry.
Okay?
And it's smoking bar, I cannot bring the baby in there. So that's why I run faster.
It doesn't matter if it was a smoking bar at all.
I had to.
Okay.
I just wanted to get what we need from the store already. Are we staying here or are we going somewhere?
We're gonna stay here for the time being.
Okay.
We're not going anywhere.
Okay. I just want to know because I never had this problem before.
What's you guys' relationship?
That's my husband.
Okay.
It's our baby.
Okay.
First baby.
You guys live together?
Yes.
And everything? Okay.
He drive. I got here 3 hours ago, and then I came out. I decided to come out when baby woke up. Yeah, not even.
We're not talking to her. We're not talking to her. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
okay,
I
this is what you were leaving.
I didn't want to think I'm.
I got you.
Am I going to jail?
Like you said, we're going to talk about all that in a minute. I don't want to ask you any direct questions about the situation right now.
Okay.
Because some of the questions may be self-incriminating, so I need to...
Okay, no problem. It's my fault. I should never come here to get cash. It's not my husband's fault. Sorry. Why I feel like crying? I don't. Sorry.
Did you have your ID with you? Or?
Yeah, it's in the... Okay. Like I said, I'm not planning to stay here, so I have everything in the car except for my phone.
What's your first name?
Clarice. It's CLARISSE. Can you guys let my husband go? It's my fault for coming here. I should have never come here. I'm sorry? No talking?
I can fix the cuffs for you.
In the bar.
I can fix the... Okay, like I said, we're going to talk about that in a minute. If the cuffs me, I can fix it.
Because I have back problems. I was a first responder at 9/11.
Okay. I got you. Sit up for me.
I was at the bar. She came to get me. She was here maybe 5 minutes and I was paying my cab.
Double cuff. That's her shoulder blades. Okay. So we're going to swap out the cuffs for you real quick, okay?
I need more room.
You are allowed.
Well, it's my fault for coming here. He was here 3 hours ago.
He was here 3 hours ago? Okay.
With the friend.
Okay.
I let him go because he's a little bit stressed out for the day.
Okay.
So I let him go here, but for me and the baby wake up and starts teething, so it keeps crying. So what I do is make a ride, ride here. Yeah. And then I had to get cash from him.
Let her, do not talk to her. I already told you that.
She's my wife.
I don't care if she's your wife. You both are being detained right now. You're not going to be screaming over at her.
No, I'm not screaming at her. But you have no right to talk to her right now.
She's an adult. She can make adult decisions.
Really?
Yes.
Well, she's also my wife, okay?
You're not going to
So any statement that she makes without you reading her rights is inadmissible in court.
Okay. Yeah. You can come this way.
Thank you. Whatever.
This way.
All right.
Is he going there or me?
Y'all both might be. This is child neglect.
Go ahead.
Please make sure you have my phone and all the stuff off the bar, please.
And pat him down really quick and make sure he doesn't hurt
Make sure these are double locked.
Why are you so mad at me?
I'm not. You're not listening to directions while we are conducting an investigation.
Sorry for that. But I'm a little perturbed because I was sitting there. She came in to get me. As I'm paying a tab, your officer walks in and says, I said, yes, come with me.
And then see, I think it's easier if you go butt first.
Yeah, I know. All right.
You're a little bit of a taller guy. So
hold on. Oh, God. Can I have my wallet back, please?
It's going to go with you.
Okay.
Those are yours.
Thank you.
Alright.
What else did she have to say?
What?
What else did she have to say?
She's saying it's not his fault. Like, he's been here drinking for several hours, and she came up here to check on him and to pick him up. And then she said she went inside to but we know she's at the bar drinking because the
Yeah, and my IDs are in the car.
Yep. But she's saying it's all her fault. Yeah, I just don't want to leave this sitting here.
How do we want to do this? We gotta interview and do all that.
We haven't interviewed her yet, right?
We haven't interviewed either. So,
What did they say inside? Anything?
The same thing, that he's been here for a lot longer, and then she recently came up here, but she was drinking. They both have drinks at the bar. Anyone read you yet?
Huh?
I'm just going to read you something, okay? And then, like I said, we can discuss the situation, okay?
Okay.
I don't want to discuss it until I read you this, okay? So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. With these rights in mind, are you willing to answer my questions now? Okay. So, how did we get to where we're at right now? Where there is both of you inside of a bar,
Because
and there's a child in the car.
Yeah, this bar is like before I even get pregnant. It's already I was known with everyone. Like, say hi first before I leave, and then I asked him if he's ready. He's trying to pay his bill. You know the paper.
His tab?
Yes, tab. Yeah, he's trying to pay that, and we will leave. I think they were ready. So I went and then leave my phone in the table where he's sitting at, and then I just run here because the baby is alone here. So I was gonna grab it back just to make sure he's okay.
So why is the baby alone in the car?
Simple. Because I couldn't bring him with me inside because it's smoking bar.
It's a bar in general,
Right, the smoking
where
bar.
a kid does not belong.
Right. I just had so bad, I couldn't hold it. Yeah. And I have to get cash from him if he's not ready to go home yet.
So when did you guys get here?
Like maybe 10 minutes when you guys are out here. Like I said, he was paying his tab, maybe getting ready to go, and we go. Because you can ask the bartender, you already have the paper ready. The one you sign when you pay, and then you give them the money.
He's complaining about that?
Yeah, this is a shoulder
Actually, if you look in the paper, you should say the time there that he was trying to tap out. Because we wanted to go home, yeah. And I didn't mind if he didn't want to leave.
So, did
Yeah.
you guys get here at the same time?
No,
or
separate.
Was he, okay.
He was here 3 hours or more.
Okay, he's been here for 3 hours
Yeah.
or more?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
And you said his vehicle's where?
Oh, black.
It's a black vehicle over there?
Yeah,
What's
yeah, the black one. Black. And this is mine. Yeah, I should never come.
What time did you get here?
What time I got here? I know it's not like long because I just happened to come here because I want to get cash from him. That way we can go to CVS and get my baby needs. But if he's ready to go home, then I'll take him with me. That's all it is. But
So how long do you think it did?
10 minutes maybe when you were here, and then I had to pass. Yeah. Then I.
So you think you've been here 10 minutes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're saying you came here to get cash from him?
Yeah, I was
So
gonna
you
get
can
cash.
go-
If he has it, and if he's ready to go home, then we can all go home. He said yes, and so he paying his tab. I think if you go to the bartender and ask for the paper bill, you know, what he paid for, or what he's about to pay, it should say the time there somewhere that what time he's cash out. So we're just waiting on her to finish with other customer, and then we'll go. And because I know the people there, so I say, okay, bye, yeah.
Okay, is there a reason there was a drink in front of you?
Oh, well, I think I will do one, but then I don't really want it, so it's not like I drink it. So I said, okay, just to say okay to people, and then I leave. I'll go leave, because I think he can drive, he can manage, yeah. So I'm still okay with the baby, even if I go to CVS or not. So it didn't matter to me. It's just he's teething and crying all the time at home, so I didn't know how to stop him sometimes. So then I just give him a ride here and there, yeah. Even though he's not here.
Okay. So even for 10 minutes,
yeah,
you left him, in your mind it was 10 minutes, right? That's what you're
I
saying?
actually check in between, because I wanted to see if he's paying or ready to go, and then I come back. I have to run back. Yeah, I asked him, "Are you ready to go?" So yeah, he's paying the tab.
You're checking on what in between? Checking on the child in between?
Yeah,
when you were
I
here?
go back. I go one out here, and then after I go back in here, and then I ask him if he's ready to go. He's paying the tab, and then I come out again. I even left my phone because I see people, so I like come back out real fast. So I said I gotta go. So if they can let him go, it is my fault. So I'll take the responsibility.
So when we got here, what were you doing inside?
I was talking to them and see if he's ready to go. He's paying the tab, and we'll go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So so when you went in to use the restroom, was that at
Yeah.
a separate time?
No, I just left my phone because I go run faster, and then I said, "Hold on, I'll come back because I can't hear the bartender." And then I see him cashing out, so I said, "Okay, I'll wait. Let's go." But that's all I wanted to know, because it is actually my fault. I should have never come here.
Well,
Because I did. It's my fault. I let him go out by himself. Yeah.
so were you coming here to pick him up? Because you knew. he
No,
had
I
been-
needed a cash. I don't work. I'm sorry.
It
It
was
might
just
be
for the cash.
embarrassing.
It was
Yes.
just for the cash
So
to go
if he's
CVS.
ready to go, then we will all go. But if he's not ready to go, I respect that since I let him go out. Yeah. So
And
now I feel
was he
bad.
not like answering? Like, could you get in touch with him another way? Was he not answering his phone?
I didn't message that I'm on my way here, but I said we were going out. So yeah, just go out because he's teething and he's crying a lot at home.
Yeah.
Thank you. He's very friendly. Hi.
So is there anybody who's going to be willing to talk to me?
About what?
About Mr. and Mrs. How long they've been here?
I mean, she just got here.
Literally just got here to pick him up.
I honestly,
She walked in the door, I walked outside, she sat on my chair table here, which takes about 10 minutes, and I had just set up and having too many problems, I had to stop. She might have been here 5 minutes.
Yeah, like that's her one and only shot. She didn't even but sit. Like, swear to God.
Like legit, for real.
The police.
Oh, okay. Is he DCF there?
No.
DCF will be.
He called, and he's on the list to pick up the child.
Him and his wife are the godparents.
This is Tom.
We'll get that figured out. Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, they're on standby. They're close by to come pick up their the godparents.
Alrighty, sir. So like I said, I was gonna talk to you and explain the situation to you. I just gotta read you something first, alright? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. With these rights in mind, are you willing to answer my questions?
Yes.
Okay. So, help me understand how we come to where you and your wife are in a bar and the child's alone in the car.
All week long, I'm working and everything else. She's been watching the kid. Yesterday, today, I've been watching Michael. And Michael is very upset when I'm not around. So she's a first-time mother. Okay, so when he starts crying and freaking out, she doesn't know what to do. So immediately she texts me or messages me from, handling stuff over at 1405, doing payroll or whatever, or out getting groceries or whatever I'm doing. So tonight, I asked for 2 hours just to go out. I got here at 8:30 tonight, and she came in roughly, what time is this now? Probably half hour ago, according to say it was 15 minutes that you guys got here. And she came in and she said, "You ready to go?" And Glenn, the owner, he says, "You going home?" I said, "Yes." Glenn went over to 1405. I said, "I'm paying the tab and going." As I'm paying my tab, I said, "Hey, where's Michael?" She says, "I'm in the car, it's running, and air conditioning's on everything." I said, "You can't leave him in the car like that." So she walked outside, checked on him, and says, "He's sleeping." She says, "Yes." I said, "Give my tab to Corey in there." Corey was physically working on my tab to get me out of here, and your officer walked in and pulled me out. Now, Michael freaks out when I'm not around because I'm with him so much, and he's like a daddy's boy, and I know how to soothe him because he doesn't self-soothe. Right now he's only 6 months old, so he doesn't self-soothe, and she doesn't understand that. Like rubbing his back and rubbing his head, making him sleep, keeping him on a schedule with the bottle and with his sleep. So basically at this point, anytime he wakes up, she freaks out, gives him a bottle, or lets him stay awake, and he starts crying and freaking out. So she came here to get me. I was sitting inside.
Because the baby was crying?
Just fussing, and she doesn't really know how to handle this as her firstborn child. He'll start crying like, "Where's mommy and daddy?" And I don't believe in that at all.
Okay, so she came out and checked on him twice within the 10 minutes?
Within like 10 minutes, she came in.
You know around what time that was when she first got here?
I can't even see my watch. I don't have my glasses. My glasses are inside. What time is it now?
Just past 11.
It's after 11. She probably got here 10:45. No, I'm sorry. 10:45 is when 10:30 we got pulled out. I got pulled out. Probably 10 o'clock. Excuse me?
Have you ever driven your wife's car?
Yes, it's in my name. It's my car.
Okay. So you're aware of how it works with the keys? You need a physical key to start it, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So then you're aware that the keys were in it and it was running, right?
Yeah,
and that it was unlocked?
Right.
Right?
Right.
Okay.
I got you. I understand. I understand where you're coming from. Especially since for the two people that were over there, they walked by the car twice, and I was looking out the window to make sure.
I mean, it's really no different with
I know.
Your car. I mean, I know your car's not
I know,
on, but they're in the center console. I mean, who's stopping someone from going through your car? And
when those two people, the guy with the beard and that woman, they walked out of the bar, they walked past the car, they saw it running, and then they walked back, walked into the bar, and then they walked back. And when they walked out the two times, I looked out the window as I was doing my thing and making sure she was checking the baby, and it was a matter of like 7 minutes, 7 to like 13 minutes. I would never do that to my son. I'm very adamant to her about not leaving him in the car.
Okay. Well, you're kind of, I'm trying to follow, but you're kind of jumping around a little bit. Because you're saying it's like 7 to 10.
Well, I was
now
sitting,
you're saying 13, 14.
listen, you gotta understand, I was sitting there, and she come walking in, left the car there. Corey made her the cocktail. It was like 2 or 3 minutes between that. And she says, "You ready?" I said, "Yes." I said, "Tab, be out." I mean, it's nothing. It was just as I'm talking to DJ Rutek and stuff, and Glenn just left, and Corey's asking me to tab out, and she's sitting next to me. "You ready to go?" And I'm saying, "Yes, I'm ready to go." I mean, I'm not going to leave my son in the car. That's insane. I would never do that. I wouldn't even do that to a dog. I wouldn't even do it to a pet. Nothing. I was going to go home because he was crying for her, and she wanted, likes daddy, and he calms down and he soothes with daddy.
Okay.
Oh.
Give me 1 second, all right? All right, so here's where we're at. I'm taking into consideration what you said. However, at no point with the vehicle running. Hang on, hear me out. At no point with the vehicle running, keys in the ignition.
I know, the door's unlocked.
And the door's unlocked.
I understand where you're coming from on that. And when two people walking by, I watched them walk by the car twice. They walked by, they went out to the curb, they came back in, and then they
But there's
walked out
nothing
again.
stopping them from those two people walking by. If they
I know.
wholeheartedly wanted to take the car, they could.
That's why I was looking, and
Okay.
I was tabbing out. I know she actually, at that point, she should have been in the car waiting for me.
One of you, you're both parents.
Yes.
You're both parents. You're both responsible for that child's safety. A 6-month-old,
100%,
beautiful.
100% correct.
And you knew once your wife came in that the baby was in the vehicle by itself with the vehicle running.
You're correct.
Okay.
Both parents, Clarice and Norman, were arrested and taken into custody to face charges, while the Florida Department of Children and Families launched an investigation. Isan and Zara, Matthew and Angelica, Tiffany and Robert, Clarice and Norman, all terrible parents, but who were the worst? Drop your take in the comments section and stick around for another Body Cam Bust video.